Welcome back to another episode of Myths and Mysteries on Black and White with your two hosts, Josh and Ed.
Hello.
First things first, as always, Ed, how you been, mate?
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's been a very entertaining week, shall we say. I ain't going to go too much into it, but
just life's gotten in the way.
Oh, fucking it fucking just. I just want to run away. I said to Courtney last night, I said in my head, I just want to fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off for a little while. Podcast's too important to me. I ain't gonna do that. But no, yeah, apart from after a few days, so yeah, it's not been too bad. I want to apologise for no episode last week, but it was Mother's Day, and we thought, fuck it, we'd rather spend it with our family.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, sue us, and obviously you don't love your mum.
Fucking hell.
But then again, it's weird because say I want to spend it with my mum and that. Well, I can't. But my nan's pretty much like my mum, so I'll spend it with her. And we went to see Courtney's mum as well. So, yeah, of course.
Fair enough.
You know, I got pictured in my head. It was here we have a large nan. My nan's dead. that's what I felt like doing. Like, when you have mum and dad with mum, my mum's dead. So that don't matter.
Fuck's sake.
You gotta laugh at it, we're gonna start crying. How have you been, my man?
Yeah, not too bad. Same old shit, basically. Fucking got the old builders in the house, fucking renovating a few rooms, but other than so, that's been a barrel of laughs. Just drilling and hammering and fucking just headache noises, basically. But other than that, same old shit, different day.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
But as we mentioned on the episode last time, today we'll be talking about
the Sawney Bean clan.
The Sawney Bean clan. If I remember right, you said they were sort of like a cannibalistic hillbilly group, basically.
Pretty much in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yes. They're a rum lot, and a lot of people probably wouldn't have heard of them. But
I had it until you mentioned
the
them.
stuff they've influenced is crazy. And I will get to that. But before that, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who listens and everything. We do very much appreciate it. And we are getting things sorted quite well now, aren't we?
Well, as we explained a few episodes ago, or maybe even last episode, I can't really remember, the reason we've gone back to audio side and no video is because basically the laptop we have
it's just clapped.
Yeah. Basically,
it's clapped
put it
out.
perfect. It's clapped out. It can't run it, but hopefully within the next few weeks we should be back to
it.
Yeah, exactly. And then with that, obviously, we'll become in like vlogs and all that kind of thing, as well as the Patreon. I know we keep mentioning it, but
we got to keep fresh in your heads.
Yeah, exactly. But hopefully in the next
save up some money for us.
So hopefully in the next few weeks that'll all be kick-started and everything, which is quite perfectly timed actually with us. With us not only heading into summer and everything, where we can do a lot more vlogs and all that kind of thing, but as well as the Wisbeach Castle Dungeons.
Yeah, Ghost Hunt. Yeah, which I very much look forward to.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
We was just saying like how quick that's starting to come about, because that's like we're in the last week of March now, and it's in first week of May.
Yeah, exactly. So it's coming
away.
very, very quick.
Just over a month away. So yeah, that'll be very, very exciting.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, like I said, in the next few weeks, the ball will begin to roll.
Yeah, just want to give a massive shout out to Dark Realms, who have invited us to do it.
Yeah,
and we very much appreciate it. And give them a check. Check them out on Facebook. They do a lot of live auctions. They done one last night.
Oh, did they?
Of a live auction. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't actually go on there or bid anything, which I'm a bit gutted about. But no, they do a lot of live auctions of stuff, and they have some pretty pretty sweet stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I love going in there. We ain't been in there ages, though.
We haven't, in all fairness. We need to go back.
Yeah.
Just show our faces, sort of thing.
Well, yeah. We'll go next week.
Yeah.
We'll go next week, because they are open Saturdays, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was the Saturday we went last time, wasn't it?
God knows.
It was a while ago.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go on next week if they're open on a Saturday, just to see them and that, because they're lovely people now. I like seeing them. Yeah. So yeah, massive shout out to them. Massive shout out to Folklore Society, Norfolk Folklore Society.
Yeah,
because they gave us a shout out as well. So on their Facebook page, which they now have. So if you want, please follow them. They're incredible.
Yeah,
and they show a lot of things that you. Like people
wouldn't even think of.
No, especially people like from our end, like in Cambridgeshire and Norfolk. You wouldn't think of half the stuff like what actually has gone on in Norfolk. Like, it's quite mad. So yeah, please give them a follow. They're absolutely incredible.
Yeah, as well as that, also what just going back to a previous statement, like I said with the laptop, we'll be having other things in that. I won't give too much away just in case, because we never know what happens, but. Could potentially be having a podcast interview with someone from stateside. Yeah. I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah. Until we know more details, but hopefully that'll be in the running very soon as well.
It's Joe Rogan. No, I'm joking. That's not. It's not. Imagine it.
Fucking hell. If it was just oh my God.
Yeah, no, but no, we're very excited about it. It's just weird because we were saying, like we was talking before we came on here, like how similar to us they are. Like a lot of the subjects they cover and everything, and it's just like wow, the American version of us.
Exactly. So hopefully, like I said, when we know more details, well, obviously you guys will be the first to know. But so we've got some plans in the works.
We have got some plans in the works, and it's very exciting times.
Yeah, it is.
Very exciting times. But with that,
have at it, my boy.
Lovely. Right, I better just get my notes up, and I'll just wet the old whistle. I'll probably still choke halfway through. Right, so the Sawney Bean clan, it all started with Sawney Bean.
Right.
I think that's how you say his name anyway, Sawney or Shawnee or whatever.
Yeah.
Sawney Bean is believed to be born in East Lothian in the late 15th century and was a tanner by trade.
Right.
And a tanner is like doing like hides.
Yeah.
You know, like you get like
bare carpet sort of thing.
Yeah, like your cow leather.
Yeah.
Leather.
Right.
That kind of stuff. The latter part of his life is a little better documented following his relocation across country to Ayrshire and his marriage.
Mm-hmm.
The newlywed Mr. and Mrs. Sawney Bean set up home at Bennen Cave by Ballantrae in Ayrshire, Scotland. Bennen Cave was rather an imposing abode, with tunnels penetrating the solid rock and extending for more than a mile in length. In addition, the accommodation featured lots of side passages where the young couple could extend into and convert over the next 25 years to accommodate a growing family. The cave's entrance was flooded for several hundred metres twice a day at high tide. It's a nice drive. It's good to keep the wind out, I guess. You know what I mean?
You won't want any decent furniture in there, though.
No. Sawney's plan to support his wife was on the proceeds of robbery.
All right.
It proved a simple enough matter to ambush travellers on the lonely narrow roads that connected the villages of the area. It then dawned on him that in order to help make sure that he could never be identified his crimes, he should murder his victims to avoid those unnecessary visits to the shops for provisions, whilst at the same time disposing of any evidence. He came on the bright idea of butchering the bodies to provide a high-protein diet. Oh, you fucking bastard. This fucking phone. Right. Butchering the bodies to provide a high-protein diet of human meat for himself and his wife.
Because, yeah, that's a much logical thing. Let's rob them. Let's eat them.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bit of a fucking jump,
wasn't it? So, I'll support you, my darling, with robbery. I might kill him. Shall we fucking eat them? You know what I mean? It's like,
but then at the same time, on her end, she's just gone,
yeah, all right.
yeah, all right, why not?
Why not?
Fuck's sake.
The high-protein diet seemed to have been effective as Mrs. Bean began to produce little baby beans.
There you go. If you're struggling to have kids, eat a human.
Yeah. 14 little beanie babies in total.
Little beanie babies.
Each with a very unhealthy appetite for human flesh. As the beanie babies grew up and in turn, through incest...
Oh, right, here we go.
Produce beanie babies of their own.
Oh, my fucking God.
Their cooking pots increased in size dramatically.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, oh, God, just imagine, right? One of them was bored, right? Went through all of this and then just turned around and was like, yeah, Dad, I think I'm vegan.
He'd have probably got it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%. So in this small space of time, they've gone from robbing to killing to eating to incest to eating. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. That's why I found this so interesting, because it was like, what? What? You what? Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Over 2 decades, generations of Beanie Babies grew up in Benin Cave, refining their skills of murder and cannibal cuisine, including now the lost art of salting and pickling the flesh, which is because they didn't have fridges of that back in that time, so they used to preserve meat by putting loads and loads of salt and pickling them. Yeah.
It must have been really dry when they cooked it.
Well, no, because when you think, like when you do pork and you make the crackling...
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's dry, isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, but
it's not juicy.
Only the skin, but underneath is still quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah. You got a point.
And they always say like human pigs
taste more or less identical.
Yeah, they're apparently like very, very. Well, our genetics or our anatomy is like what is it, like 98% the same as a pig?
Yeah.
Which is a bit mad.
It is a bit mad.
Because I love bacon.
Oh,
does that make us cannibals then?
Well, no, because we're not actually eating. Like, we're very close, but that 2% stops us from being cannibals.
It's leave it like that. any much more, you're fucked. But 98% we can deal with.
If it's 98% identical, does that mean that 2% is the fact that they walk on 4 legs and they can't talk?
I don't know. It's just I think it's just something in the genetics. What just completely throws it out.
Someone's had a mare here with the genetics. It's gone from human, pig.
It's yeah. Oink, oink.
It's like, fucking hell, you skipped a generation, didn't you, son? You've had a mare. Oink. But no, fuck it. Oh, pork is amazing. I think it's my favourite meat.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm very to and fro. Because I love fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I mean. I should be an American.
But if you could live on one animal alone, so this is why mine would be pig.
Mine is either chicken or beef.
Yeah. Beef's a strong shout, but I just prefer the taste of pig.
Yeah.
But then you've obviously, like you said, we've got pork, you've got sausages, you've got bacon, you've got pork chops.
Pork belly.
Pork rind.
Yeah.
I love pork. I love pork. It's so good.
To be fair, I do admit, every time we've gone past a pig farm, you start sweating.
As soon as I hear that.
Start heavy breathing.
As soon as I hear that.
Get in my belly.
Oh.
That's probably the best Scottish accents I've ever done. That's only because of fat bastard off Austin Powers. Finds of curiously preserved but decaying body parts were discovered washed up on the surrounding beaches in the area.
Yeah.
The local authorities had by now established what must have been. and what must still be, to this day, the longest missing persons list ever produced.
Fuck, how many people did they kill?
I will get to that. Ugh. Well, I might as well tell you. Apparently over 1,000.
Jesus Christ!
Over 1,000 people they've apparently have killed and eaten.
Fuck me!
So, fair play to them. They got away with it for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 25 years, so it's quite well.
Jesus Christ.
Although mass searches of the area were carried in order to locate either the missing people or their murderers, nobody ever thought of search the depths of Benin Cave. Which you wouldn't, would you?
Well, no, you wouldn't.
As the years went by, the family grew older and, thanks to their high-protein diet, bigger. Basically, they got fat bastards. And as the family grew, so did their appetite. As many as half a dozen victims would be ambushed and killed at a time in military-style operations by the Sawney Bean Army.
Dear hell.
The bodies were taken back to the cave to be carefully protected for the larder by the women folk. Isn't it mad? Isn't it fucking mad?
Oh, fucking hell. Thing is as well, right, because obviously it's all incest and that.
Yeah.
They'd be clapped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking right and all.
When, because, like...
But would it be one of them? Have you ever seen the film Black Sheep?
No.
Right, that's a mad film. It's about zombie sheep.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll recommend it. It's funny as fuck. But it's like they got all these like real clapped, fucking ugly sheep. And then there's like this one perfect sheep. I wonder if that was the case there.
Probably.
Like there was loads of ugly, like one-eyed fucking monsters and shit. Like, you know, they got fucking cheeks hanging down and all that. But then there's like this one like woman who's like fucking
Pink.
yeah, like Scarlett Johansson, Margot Robbie-esque. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. But she was probably classed as the ugly one. You know what I mean?
You're fucking wrong.
Yeah, like, what the fuck do you look like? You've got 2 eyes. You've got all your teeth.
You ain't even got a third one hanging out your armpit, you fucking freak.
You've only got 2 nipples.
Scumbag. Isn't it weird how that works, though? Like, I
don't think it's that to that effect, though.
No, what I mean is, like, isn't it weird how, like, ancestry works? Like, it can just fuck you up biologically.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get how it works.
You'd think, in a way,
it'd be the reverse. You'd think it'd be more, because obviously...
it's pure.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pure your DNA kind of thing.
I don't get how it ballses you up so bad.
Thing is, Josh, we've got to be careful, because we're from, like, near Norfolk, and there's a lot of stories about Norfolk.
Yeah, but not us.
Not us. I do not have webbed fingers and toes.
Had them surgically removed when I was little.
I couldn't tell because I never knew my father. And apparently he's Irish, so you know what I mean. So I'm definitely not. So it's all good. Even in the best planned operations, however, things sometimes go wrong. It happened one evening for the Sawney Bean Army when they attacked a man and his wife as they were returning home from a nearby fair. One group pulled the woman from her horse and had her stripped and disemboweled before the other group had chance to wrestle the man to the ground. Realising the fate, what was about to fall him, he fought desperately to escape, driving his horse into and over his attackers. As he fought for his life, a group of 20 or so people also returning from the fair happened upon the scene. After a brief and violent exchange, the Sawney Bean Army found itself, for the first time ever, at a numerical disadvantage and promptly retreated back to the cave to consider the situation. They all got in there and went, we're fucked.
Yeah, I was going to say, they thought they were getting a takeaway. Next thing you know, the fucking GSE's turned up. It's like, come on then! Stand your grandson.
Stand your grand and fight. I love Charlie Hunnam, but that is worst Cockney accent I've ever heard.
Thing is, his accent in general was just fucked.
It's weird, isn't it? Oh, it's because he's from Newcastle originally.
Yeah.
But like, so long when he was doing Sons of Anarchy, he actually
developed an American accent.
Yeah.
And then he's come back here and it's fucked.
It's all over the place. It's mad.
It's a bit mad.
As they retreated, they left behind the mutilated body of a woman as evidence, a score of witnesses, and one very angry husband.
No shit.
I love that.
Just returned from a fair. He's got his toffee apple and a fucking bag of goldfish. His wife's just been yeeted off a fucking horse, disemboweled right in front of him.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to be like? Well, I'll just get a new one.
Yeah, because you imagine they're on the horses to that. He's like, right, when we get home, we're going to light that fire and I'm going to do unhumanly things to you. Then all of a sudden, there's people actually doing unhumanly things to her. And he's like,
he's got an old sea biscuit and fucked them up a bit.
Yeah,
then he's almost got chefed up himself before fucking the ICF turned up. He's got away. I think he's entitled to feel a little bit angry.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But imagine though, like he actually has just put it on. Like, make a conspiracy out of it. Like, he's just put it on that he's angry and he's like, fuming. I was going to do it anyway.
Goes back the next day, slips on the tenner. Yeah, nice one, boys.
Yeah. I'll lead them away, don't worry.
But yeah, they've gone so far, right? They've gone so long being perfect at what they do.
Yeah.
And then not only have they had they've had like the mother of all mares.
Oh, yeah. Because you'd have thought, yeah, because there's one thing, right? Like you said, that it's like military operations. It's like, I don't know, fucking Operation fucking Toes. I don't know. And they've gone in, and they're so good at what they do, but then they didn't think the fact, because there's a fair in town, that there's going to be more people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They didn't think of just, they're probably, yeah, but then again, if they're greedy bastards, they're probably thinking, more people.
Yeah, but at
the same time, they're just like, we couldn't have just waited a few weeks.
Yeah.
Well, no,
it's not even that, like, because they're not used to big groups. They're so used to like getting 1, 2, maybe up to 4, shall we say. That they're so good at doing that, but then they just didn't think that there was actually going to be a big group. Even though there's a fucking fair in town.
They've been done into the point where they left the body there, so they're like, oh shit. Oh dear.
Right. The man was taken before the chief magistrate of Glasgow, who this is her husband.
Yeah.
After hearing the tale, putting this together with his longest missing person list ever, and the many reports of mysterious pickled body parts, decided to take the matter straight to the top, King James I.
Fuck me.
Promptly arrived in Ayrshire with a small army of 400 men.
Small?
Yeah, in today's standards.
Well, yeah, but small army, 400. You see what the Spartans did with 300?
Yeah. They got fucked up.
Yeah, but they held it. They held their own for a fair fucking while.
They did, to be fair. A pack of tracker dogs, and together with a local, a band of local volunteers, launched one of the biggest manhunts the country had ever seen. Like before, the search extended through the Ayrshire countryside and coastline, and like before, nothing was discovered. That was, however, until the dogs picked up the scent of decaying human flesh whilst passing a partly waterlogged cave. Cool, that's a fucking tongue twister. Exactly.
Partially waterlogged. Oh, fucking hell.
Passing a partly waterlogged cave.
Jesus, I almost just had a stroke.
The manhunt was closing in. By torchlight, the troops entered Benen Cave, and with swords drawn, they proceeded down the mile-long, twisted passage to the inner depths of the Sawney Bean family lair. Nothing could have prepared them for the sight they witnessed that day.
I fucking bet.
The damp walls of the cave were strewn with row upon row of human limbs.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And body parts. Like meat hanging in a butcher shop.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Visual-wise, I think I could handle it. The stench.
Yeah, but yeah.
That do me in.
You alright, boy?
Yep.
You just trap your finger?
Nope.
Burnt it?
Yep.
Other areas of the cave store bundles of clothing, piles of watches and rings, and heaps of discarded bones from previous feasts.
Yeah.
After a brief fight, the entire Sawney Bean family, all 48 of them,
fucking hell,
were arrested and marched off to Edinburgh by the king himself. Their crimes were considered so heinous that the normal justice system for which Scotland is so renowned was abandoned, and the entire family was sentenced to death.
No shit!
The following day, the 27 men of the family met a fate similar to that of many of their victims by having their legs and arms cut off and being left to slowly bleed to death.
Jesus!
Watched by the women, the 21 women were burned like witches in huge fires.
Fucking hell! I mean, don't get me wrong, they fucking thoroughly deserved it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like...
brutal, isn't it?
Jesus Christ!
They didn't fucking skip note on that, did they? Talk about...
How's no one made a film of this? Seriously.
Wow. Well, we'll get to that. And there's a ballad of the Sawney Bean records, how they record their end. I'm sorry if I butcher this. It's like proper Scottish language.
Burn, baby, burn.
They've hung them high in Edinburgh town, and likewise their king, and the wind blows cord on their banes, and to hell they hae gane.
Yeah, don't have the same ring as like Old Lang Syne, does it?
No. I can't understand a fucking word what that meant. It's our last line.
We've done them in, innit?
Get it up, yes.
Could have shortened that very easily. Found them, fucked them up.
Found them, fucked them up. According to the Scotsman, there is a debate over the validity of the Sawney Bean tale. Some people believe that Sawney Bean was a real person, while others think he was a mythical figure. Dorothy L. Sayers offered a gruesome account of the Sawney Bean tale in her anthology, Great Short Stories of Detection, Mystery and Horror. It was written in 1928. The book was a bestseller in Britain, reprinted 7 times in the next 5 years. A 2000 article by Sean Thomas notes that historical documents such as newspapers and diaries during the era in which Sawney Bean was supposedly alive make no mention of ongoing disappearances of hundreds of people. Additionally, Thomas notes inconsistencies in the stories that speculates that kernels of truth might have inspired the legend. There are contradicting beliefs as to when the atrocities occurred. Thomas explains that while many believe Sawney Bean's reign took place during the 16th century, others believe that it occurred centuries before.
Right.
The author also makes a claim that it is likely that the legend was embellished and altered over time to become more relevant to readers and provide more shock factor. Which, let's be honest...
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. I get that.
The Sawney Bean legend closely resembles the story of Christy Cleek, which is attested much earlier in the early 15th century. Christy Cleek is a mythical Scottish cannibal who lived during a famine in the mid-14th century. The legend of Sawney Bean first appeared in the British chapbooks, rumour magazines of the day.
Yeah.
Today, many argue that a story was political propaganda tool to denigrate the Scots after Jacobite rebellions. Thomas disagrees, noting if the Sawney Bean story is to be read as deliberately anti-Scottish, how do we explain the equal emphasis on English criminals in the same publications?
Yeah.
Wouldn't such an approach rather blunt the point?
Well, yeah, it would. Of course it would.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
How the fuck can people seriously question whether this is legit or not? Tell that to the husband.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because there's no actual, like, newspapers or nothing like that actually back it.
Yeah.
A broadside from circa 1750 mentions the Scottish traditional tale of Sandy Bane, as it relates to a report of a murderer who had been eating live cats. Oi, if that motherfucker pulled up to my fucking ass and tried taking Stanley and Mikael,
you'd have an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh yeah, you would, to be fair. But I'd fuck them up. I love them 2 cats a bit, especially Stanley, because he's a fat fuck. Like He's a proper barrel on legs.
What fucking jump though? Humans, cats.
Yeah.
Rather cats than dogs though.
No, I don't know.
So if
I love I love them both. If it was anything else, I wouldn't bother me. But cats and dogs, leave them out.
Yeah. But if I had to choose one, it's cats. Cats are going. Cats are getting chefed up rather than dogs.
It depends what kind of dog.
The chihuahuas they can have.
Oh no, that's magic.
Nah, chihuahuas they can have.
Oh, you're in it now, boy. You wait till I tell Courtney that, or if she listens to this, you're fucked, mate. That's her little baby. Fucking
Actually,
they're
no.
not a meal, are they?
Yorkshire Terriers, they can get it.
Yeah, to be fair.
Fuck Yorkshire Terriers, I hate them.
Yeah, I used to get.
I love dogs, but they are just the most ugly, ratty, yappy, fucking scumbags.
Yeah, I used to get bit by one as a kid, so yeah, they could fucking have that.
Fucking
I can't remember what. When I was a kid, we had a dog. I can't remember what it was, but it was called Pebbles. That used to bite the fuck out of me. I mean, it didn't help because I used to kick it, but... Like,
I wonder why it bit you then.
No, I think it bit me first.
Alright. I was going to say, it had enough. You fucking kick it. It's like, right, fuck this.
Yeah, no, because I do
How
remember...
do you like it, dickhead?
It was on, like, the back of the couch once, and I went, like, to give it a stroke of that, and it bit me there.
Fucking hell.
How it got me there, I'll never know. But I do vaguely remember, like, I was like, ah!
Fucking hell.
And I think I, like, threw it. Fucking things. Yeah, but it was because of them, and we had a Pomeranian called Gunner. Mum was an Arsenal fan.
I like Pomeranians.
Yeah, but that was a horrible little bastard to me.
Really?
Yeah, because it was a boy, and I was a bit. Felt threatened, I'm guessing. I don't know. And now it used to be, he'd be sound with my mum and my nan and my sister and that, but no, he used to fucking hate me. Horrible little cunt it was. Fucking thing. But yeah, but I'm thinking like I'd eat a Great Dane. It's a big dog, isn't it?
They're big, but they ain't exactly fatty, are they?
Yeah,
they're quite skinny.
Lean meat.
True.
You're gonna get more meat off a Great Dane than you would a Chihuahua. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Chihuahua would be like a chicken wing.
Yeah, exactly. That's a fucking appetizer. Another cannibal story from Scotland, even more redolent of the Sawney Bean tale than the Christy Cleek story, can be found in 1696 work of Nathaniel Crouch, a compiler and popular history writer who published under the pseudonym,
Don't ask me.
Richard Burton. In this tale, the following happened in 1459, the year before James II of Scotland's death. Oh, hang on, there's a bit missing. It's fucking phone. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Oh shit. Oh. Honestly.
Join the dark side, mate. Get an iPhone.
No, I ain't.
You won't have this issue.
I ain't. I'm standing up. I just think it don't help that I've dropped this quite a few times already.
Yeah, that might be why then.
Yeah. Well, and dropping it on steel tracks as a digger. Got it. About which time, a certain thief who lived privately in a den with his wife and children were all burned alive. This is what Richard Burton, or whatever his fucking name was, wrote. They having made it their practice for many years to kill young people and eat them. One girl, only a year old, was saved and brought up at Dundee, who had 12 years of age, being found guilty of the same horrid crime, was condemned to the same punishment. And when the people followed her in great multitudes to execution, wondering at her natural villainy, she turned toward them, and with a cruel countenance said, "What do you thus rail at me, as if I had done such a heinous act contrary to the nature of man? I tell you that if you did but know how pleasant the taste of man's flesh was, none of you would forbear to eat it.
Why is she talking in Shakespeare?
It was because it's back years ago.
I bite my thumb at you, sir.
Yeah, because this is in like the 16th century.
Man tastes good.
And thus, with an impotent and stubborn mind, she suffered deserved death. Hector Boas notes that the infant daughter of a Scottish brigand who was executed with this family for cannibalism, though raised by foster parents, developed the cannibal appetite at 12.
Fucking 12!
And was put to death for it.
She just sat there one day and went,
You look delicious. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. No,
you look fucking
salt, pepper, garlic. I'll tell you what, you'd be smashing. This was summarised by George M. Gould and Walter Pyle in Anomalies and Curiosities of Medicine.
How the fuck do you get medicine from that?
Well, because it's all different things.
Ah, right. I was saying.
It's like, it won't just... Right.
Took a chunk out of a fucking dad's leg and it's like, oh, I don't have a cold.
Well, no, because the Anomalies and Curiosities of Medicine is probably because of what... Well, I don't know, actually. Well, no, because it made them like, why are they eating people?
Fucking tap, that's why.
Yeah, we could say that now, but back then it's like, they must be ill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The power of Christ compels you.
Fucking right and all. But yeah, so if it is real or not, I'm not sure. It sounds very real.
It fucking does. Jesus Christ. So what, she said, if you only knew how good man tastes,
you'd eat it.
I wonder how good it tastes now. Like, my curiosity's gotten... Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go out.
If anyone don't hear from me, you know what's happened.
I'll give you guys a few reviews, okay? But that does spark your curiosity.
I've always wondered.
Yeah, it's like, how good is it? But then at the same time, I'm quite scared, because if it is as good as she says it is... What was that, like their original Wagyu or something?
To be fair, like, I don't know. It'd cure the overpopulation.
It would, yeah.
Just people started eating each other.
It would, but...
End world hunger.
It would, again.
Tell me about
that. Makes you think, actually. No, that's just putting in my mind, right?
Oh, no.
These countries that are, like, suffering, like, with famine and that, I wonder, how come they haven't...
They probably are.
That's what I mean. They probably are.
They probably are. It's just we
wouldn't know.
No.
Oh, that's mad. That's mad. I've never thought of it like that.
Well, you've got like tribal areas and that. There's that island, isn't there?
Yeah.
Where that man tried to convert to Christianity. Yeah. They ate him.
Yeah. There's that picture in there of them all smiling behind him, and that. It's like literally they ate him not that long ago after. It's and
it was that picture. Like I think it's just a different tribe, but they've never seen a white man, and they're on the beach and there's a picture like from a helicopter.
Yes, and they got like bow and arrows,
spears
and all that.
They were throwing it at them because
they don't know what the fuck it is.
Just deep it. Think of it from their point of view.
Dragon.
Yeah, they would though, wouldn't they? They think, what a beast! We will feast upon it. Do you know what I mean? Like they've been known to to kill and eat people.
Which is mad when you think like how vast technology wise. How vast the planet is now, there's still people like that.
Oh yeah,
don't have a clue.
Yeah,
what anything
like
is.
in the Amazon and that. Like,
like you go to one of these islands, it's like, what's your Netflix password, boss? They're just looking at you like you've cast a spell on them. Like,
what's your Wi-Fi code?
They're just looking at you like, Wi-Fi. What is our Wi-Fi?
Why are they Nigerian?
I don't know.
Why are they always become Nigerian?
I don't know. What is our Wi-Fi, my boy?
Go upstairs. Read a book and think about what you are. That just reminds me of years ago. What we
I I know what's coming.
Yeah. The thing is, right, Josh ain't even Nigerian, he's Jamaican.
Not even remotely Nigerian.
Jamaican. But for some reason, we said, nah, he's Nigerian.
Fuck's sake.
And we'd come up with a plan. We was going to do Nigerians Day Out.
Oh, I remember that.
In a way, I'm kind of pleased we didn't.
Oh, we would have been cancelled.
Yeah, we
would have been cancelled big time.
Like, what was it? It was like Nigeria's first time at a zoo.
Zoo and all things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, loads.
Yeah, first time at a quit. But it always come to the same thing. You'd be like, ah! And then you have a spear in your hand.
Yeah. What is this?
That would have been funny, though. But when you think about it, it's very racist.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So, yeah, in a way, I'm kind of pleased with it.
Yeah.
Didn't I have a book?
Yeah, you did, yeah. For the ones we were going to do.
That was when we was in the van, weren't
yeah.
it?
Fucking hell. What a throwback.
Oh, good times, good times. I'm pleased that we've become more like mysteries than doing
that. Jesus Christ, if we did that. Especially nowadays, we would have been hung and drawn.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do this.
No.
Kind of very light. Mm-hmm. I think she's finally dead.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, get back to Sawney Bean. And like I said at the start, like, it has influenced a number of things like you wouldn't even think of. I think like quite an obvious one. Wes Craven used Sawney Bean as the inspiration for his film The Hills of Eyes.
I was going to say it sounded very, very Hills of Eyes-y. Just inbred cannibals. Yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And like The Wrong Turn and shit like that.
Yeah. In the Japanese manga and anime series Attack on Titan,
I've heard of it.
Hanzoe recounts the tale of a cannibalistic clan to two captured titans. They ended the tale by naming the two titans Sawney and Bean.
Ah.
The legend's influence can also be seen in the films Ravenous, Wrong Turn,
Big up,
and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that ain't even entered my head. I mean, they weren't really inbred though. That's the only downside. I mean, they were cannibals.
They were.
Were they?
They were inbred. Yeah. You can see it on some of the films that they're all like fucking related. So
yeah.
Well, they all looked inbred, don't they? So
yeah. Well, I mean, just look at Leatherface.
Bubba. In the Image comic series Hack Slash, the main character Vlad, aka the Meatman Killer, is eventually revealed to be a descendant of Sawney Bean.
Right.
That sounds quite sick, actually. I might see about that. The novel, The Ballad of Sawney Bean, 1990 by Harry Tate, was a kind of historiographic metification, fucking hell, retelling the tale of Sawney Bean. In 1990, it was awarded the Saltire Society's Award for Scottish First Book of the Year. The novel Off Season by the late horror novelist Jack Ketchum was inspired by the Sawney Bean tale. There's a film, Sawney, The Flesh of Man, in 2012, gives the story of Sawney Bean a contemporary setting, which I imagine is a shit film.
Yep.
Because I've never heard of it.
Nope.
Might have to have a look on Amazon.
Yeah, actually.
The film, Judge Dredd, 1995.
I've heard of that.
Introduced, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah,
Introduces the Angel Gang, a family of cannibalistic scavenging cave dwellers. The Rockstar developed video game Red Dead Redemption 2.
I was gonna say yes.
Contains a family of savage and barbaric cave dwellers.
Yes, and fucking hell, they aren't half terrifying.
I know.
Yeah, well, you go because I think they were called like the Murphys or something like that, and there's like a mission where basically your gangs needs some place to hide at, and they think this is the perfect place. We just need to clear it out. So you either can go in guns blazing or you set a detonator off, and there's just hordes of them running at you. You're like, and then sometimes like afterwards, like when you're coming out of the cave or like just going somewhere, and they'll just ambush you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that sounded very, very much like that. They're just fucked. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Highwaymen as well, like how they used to rob people.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, the famous Highwayman. What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You know what I mean? and it, I thought I had it. I don't know why, but Dirk Kuyt keeps coming in my head. I'm thinking, nah, he was a winger who played for Liverpool. He's a Dutch winger. Oh, what was
he looked like he could fit him with a Sawney Bean clan. I can't. He was clapped.
He was a bit.
What the fuck? I'm going to have to Google it,
yeah,
otherwise it's going to annoy me.
That's going to wind us up. Oh, what was his fucking name? I bet there's people listening to this, like, screaming it.
Yeah.
They're screaming it out. I'm like, oh, what? I don't know.
Richard Turpin? Dick Turpin?
Dick Turpin, yeah. Dick Turpin, yeah, that's it.
No,
people are like, oh, thank God. Death metal band Deeds of Flesh's 1998 album, Inbreeding the Anthropology.
What? What? Hang on. You know I've got to look this up. What was the name of them?
Deeds of Flesh's, or Deeds of Flesh.
Deeds of Flesh. Here we go. Inbreeding. For fuck's sake. Let's have a look at their track titles.
Oh no.
They ain't too bad.
Oh no.
No. End of All, Feeding Time, Inbreeding the Anthropology, Infecting them with Falsehood, Canvas of Flesh, Ritual of Battle, Fly Shrine, and Gradually. Let's listen to Canvas of Flesh.
Were you actually going to put it on?
Not the whole song. Yeah, okay, that's enough.
Nah, stop that.
I didn't know if I had the lyrics up.
Yeah. But that Anthropology, or whatever it's called, has its main lyrical concept based on the legend of Sawney Bean, his inbred cave-dwelling family, and their grisly practice of attacking travellers on local roads for food and profit. Sawney Bean's tale is mentioned on the fantasy novella The Monarch of the Glen, included in the anthology Fragile Things by British author Neil Gaiman. The story set after the events of American Gods, which became a TV show, didn't it? Sees the character Shadow travelling to Scotland. In the children's book...
What?
The day I swapped my dad for 2 goldfish... by Neil Gaiman and Dave McKean... the 2 goldfish were named Sawney and Beanie. So even in a kid's book, they thought, we're going to bring in some inbred cannibals.
Imagine if that was your kid.
Yeah.
Dad, you're going off with them. They could be 2 goldfish.
I'll be like, fuck off. I should be at least worth 5.
Oh, you fucking little shit.
But yeah, that is
fucking hell.
The Sawney Bean clan.
I was gonna say, how's no one made a film out of it? Because it does sound very Hills of Isaac and Ron Turn and all that.
Yeah,
they are literally inbred cannibals.
Yeah, and I think it's such an easy thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's so. It fits in so well that you can make gold out of it. Do you know what I mean? And I think, like you say, Hills of Eyes, Wrong Turn, even Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they took it and ran with it. Because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, you know I do. But every time I watch it, like seeing the house effort, it just feels dirty. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It feels grimy and horrible. And like,
I fucking love the Wrong Turn films because I think they're just so fucking funny.
Is that one who squeaks? Blonde, long-haired one.
3 Finger.
Yeah. Oh mate, yeah, they are fucking funny.
They're fucking brilliant. Well, is it 3 Finger, Sawtooth, and 1 Eye? And you can tell they're fucking inbred brothers. Jesus Christ.
But even like Hills of Ice, because I think Hills of Ice for a start was meant to be like quite serious.
Yeah, it was. The first one was meant to be quite serious, and then they was just like, nah,
let's have fun with it.
The second one, it was like. It had a serious thing to it, but it was like borderline funny.
Yeah, but it's the same with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
You got the first one, which is the classic.
Yeah.
I think that was a horror, but then it got in and it was just ridiculous. Like I think it's the second one or the third one. Like these are the old ones where like the sheriff had a chainsaw and Leatherface had a chainsaw. Yeah. They were just fighting with chainsaws. Yeah. So it's like, what the fuck? Like sword fighting, but it's like, what are you doing? Like yeah, they were. And didn't you know that was, I think it's the third one or the fourth one? It's Matthew McConaughey's first film.
Is it?
Yeah, he was part of the Sawyer family. Sawyer.
Yeah, I was about to say, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, that just dawned on me. Like, Sawney, Sawyer. Like, oh, yeah. But
hell, they were mad.
1,000 people they have said to have eaten, though.
Jesus fucking Christ.
1,000. But for 25 years, in a way, it ain't.
Well,
365 days of the year. So that would have lasted 3 years. Not even that. Like 2.5 years.
That still averages about, if it's 1,000 people bang on over 25 years, that still averages about 40 people a year.
Yeah.
Which is a fair amount of people.
So that's like one person, well, just a little shy of a person a week.
Yeah. Which is mad when you say it in them terms. A person a week.
Yeah, but to feed 48 people.
Yeah, but I suppose from the get-go it wouldn't have been 48 people by the end of it.
Yeah. But they probably did just eat people. They'd get by. They'd have ate fucking everything. You know what I mean? And being close to it, they'd probably have had fish or something.
Yeah. Change it up. On a Friday, we'll have fish.
It's not why people, that's like the in thing now, especially in Britain.
It's got fuck all to do with the Bible and all that shit. It's these donnies.
Yeah, it's already been claimed. But yeah, that is fucking mad.
It's weird.
It sounds too real.
Yeah.
It does sound really real, but at the same time, 1,000 people and no documentation of it. It seems, you know what I mean. But and they're only in like villages and that. Like they wouldn't have that many people left, would they?
Well, no.
But they're passing travellers and stuff like that.
Things like that, yeah.
They're probably
people that just stumbled upon the cave, sort of thing.
Well, no, it's because they hunted them, didn't they?
No, that's what I mean. Somebody just walking past the cave, bang, got them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
But they wouldn't even, they'd be on the road towards villages, and they wouldn't even be near the cave. Let's say it's like a military
probably
operation.
Like things like the horses and that as well they were travelling on.
Yeah, true. That's a good shout. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That'd fucking feed fair. Yeah. To be fair, but
I just love how it all started just to cover up the bodies.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, I will provide for you, wife. I will steal. Do you fancy a leg?
Yeah. You just imagine, honey, I'm home. I've done something. I've robbed him, but I've killed him. Now we got to eat him. So prepare this.
She's just gone.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Why not?
So prepare this meal, this mighty feast for us, wench. And she's gone. Yeah, all right. What do you fancy, leg or arm?
And then a little bit down the line, it's like, all right. Tell the kids the tea's ready. Oh, hang on a minute. They're just shagging at the moment. Well, they were inbred. The thing is just, hang on a minute. He's balls deep in her at the sec. Hurry up, boy. Your fucking tea's done.
He stopped screaming. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucked up.
Fuck's sake.
But sometimes I do wonder if, like, what?
Oh, where you going with this?
No. If that's happening now.
Oh, 100%.
Do you think?
100%.
Because I know there is that mad inbred family in America.
Yeah.
Isn't there? They done didn't Louis Theroux do a documentary?
Yeah.
And they were fucked.
There was this documentary my brother showed me not long ago. This American inbred family, to the point where,
oh no,
he can't talk basically.
Oh, he like yaps.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, and he looked,
and then he looked fucked.
Yeah,
it's like,
I think I've seen
Jesus Christ! It's like your blood's pure, but fuck me, you are not getting used to science, my friend. Jesus Christ!
Your blood is pure Mountain Dew.
Seriously though, it's like, what the fuck?
No, you really like that.
Fritzl. I know he wasn't a cannibal, but he was a scumbag, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, he locked his daughter up for so long.
Fucking raped them.
Yeah, so he had a child with her and a grandchild all at the same time.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
I wonder what goes through people's heads. Like, I've had having a daughter and I think, I want to fuck her.
Yeah,
you know
disgusting.
What I mean? It's just, what goes through your fucking head? Like, no.
Just have a wank.
No, just pick any other person, just not your own kin.
Just for fucking jeez. It makes my skin crawl. It makes my fucking skin. Fucking. Oh, mate.
Oh. Ooh. But no, so yeah, that's me about done with that.
Fucking Gordon Bennett.
Oh yeah, it's just disgusting.
It's
disgusting. You know what the thing is? Well, it sounds quite bad. Like the cannibalism part, like I get, but it's the inbreeding what really struggles with me.
Starving,
yeah.
But
could they be like British version of Wendigos then? Because Wendigos are cannibals, aren't they?
Yeah, they just don't turn all fucked up. Well, they are fucked up.
That's what I mean.
Jesus Christ! Imagine, just picture what they would have looked like, though.
Oh no, I don't want to.
Dirty, yeah, dirty pigs.
Yeah, I fancy food. Like I don't really want to think about it too much.
You know,
that's what I mean. Ed just looked. Oh no,
he's just stare at him in the face, just like I now no longer like calamari.
I now no longer like calamari. Oh, don't, because I love calamari. I fucking love calamari. Don't do this to me.
I've never tried it.
It's lovely, man. Oh. I'll never forget when I first had it, because I think I had it with steak, and like my nan done it for me. This was years ago, and I thought they were onion rings. No, because they are rings, aren't they? Like,
you were in for a shock when you took a bite out of that.
Yeah, I was. I was like, onion rings isn't this chewing? And then I was like, tastes a bit. What? I said, Nan, what is this? She went, I don't know. What are they? I said, calamari rings, mate. And she was like, oh. And I was like, I quite like them, you know. and ever since then, so yeah. Let's talk about surf and turf. Yeah, I do like. But now you fucked it for me, you bastard.
You're just gonna think of some inbred freak.
Yeah, I'm like, just.
Maybe not.
Not today.
Fucking weirdos.
So, Josh, what are we doing next week, mate?
Next week, we'll be talking about another serial killer with not a conspiracy side to it, but with a very questionable thing. We'll be talking about the killer known as, called Jeremy Bamber. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
No, I haven't.
Well, in 1985, he committed the White House Farm murders, where he killed his adoptive parents, his adopted sister, and her 2 sons. Now, Jeremy actually, after the murders, placed the guns in the hands of his adopted sister, who he killed, who was actually schizophrenic. So he tried to make it look like it was a murder-suicide type thing. However, many people actually believe that he is innocent. In fact, so much of the evidence, after being looked at a second time, is potentially pointing towards his innocence.
Right.
He's one of the UK's longest-serving prisoners, who still protests his innocence to this day.
Oh, right.
In fact, he is actually currently awaiting his 6th application to appeal his innocence.
Oh, fucking.
And bearing in mind, like I said, in 1985 this was. You'd give up by now.
Yeah, if you was guilty.
Because I watched this documentary the other day about Wakefield Prison and some of their like infamous inmates, and he's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. And everyone was saying, like, some of the prisoners were like, nah, he fucking done it.
Yeah.
But then some people, like, someone, what was it, like an investigative journalist, went and interviewed him in that. And he is adamant that Jeremy Bamber did not do it.
Could it be a case of, like, split personality?
Yeah, that's what some people are questioning. Is like, is he schizophrenic?
Yeah.
I know they weren't actually related, him and his sister.
No.
But was he schizophrenic and he truly believes? Because...
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a dark side and a light side.
Because he said you hear a lot of voice tape recording, and he says, I was outside talking to the police when we heard the gunshots. So how the fuck could I have been the one that done it?
Well, yeah, but then you'd have thought the police then would have... Hang on, let's not get too far into this.
But at the same time, just to quickly go on that, were there police with him? Because no policeman's come forward and said...
No, that's what I mean.
So we'll be talking about his case and trying to come up with our...
It's going to be a very interesting one, you know.
Well, like I said, I was watching this Wakefield one, because I've heard of the name Jeremy Bamber, but I just thought, he's just a killer.
I was just saying Bamber's up the road.
Yeah. I thought, he's just a bog standard killer.
Yeah.
Which sounds a bit mad, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then they was on about it. I was like,
mate, there's bog standard killers, and then there's the Sawney Bean clan.
Oh, well, they're just fucked. That's the only way to describe them. Is just fucked.
Yeah, they're just. It's quite impressive though. At the same time.
But yeah, I was, and they was like, infamous inmates and talking about him. And then they just went brief into a story. I was like, In fact, there's a mini YouTube series.
Yeah.
There's about 3 episodes. I think they're only about like 15 minutes each. But they go, I want to say she, but I'm not too sure if it is a she or a he. I haven't actually watched them yet. But they go in depth and try and come up with a definitive answer. And apparently that is really fucking good. It was only last year, around this time last year, where they started actually proper investigating. Is this legit or not?
Oh, right. Fair.
And I'm not being funny. Like I said, in 1985, and you're now appealing. You're waiting for your 6th application to appeal this. 6. So you've already been fucked off the past 5 times.
Yeah, nearly 30 years as well.
You'd give up at this point, but he is adamant that he didn't do it. So we'll talk about that and see if we can come up with what we think.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I've never really heard about it.
No.
So that will be very good. But then again, it sounded familiar as well. I swear there's like a case in America where it's done the same thing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, that will be out. I'm quite excited for that one. But no, if you've got this far, thank you ever so much for watching. You can follow us and find us on Facebook, which is Missing Mysteries in Black and White. You can follow us on Instagram, which is Missing Mysteries _ You can email us with anything. Anything? Like you say, that could be anything from sightings you've had, or what people have had, your theories.
Any topic we've covered.
Yeah, any topic. Anything. Yeah.
Or your theories on topics we haven't even fucking covered yet.
No, or give us ideas for topics, you know what I mean? Also, like, any critiques of the show, or any praises. We would like praises. Just saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely anything. Even if it's just have a rant and you just feel like, I don't have anyone else to talk to, I'll just talk to these 2 random blokes in the UK.
Yeah, exactly. Literally anything.
Yeah. Like I say, any ideas how we could move the podcast forward, or like you say, anything. It's anything. Yeah. Let's say, don't even have to do anything. It don't have to do with anything with the podcast.
No.
Anything like that. But yeah, that's our email is missingmysteries@outlook.com. I wrote my brain dead for a second. What the fuck is it? I don't know. Fucking hell, I've only missed 1 week. It seems like I've missed a month. But yeah, and you can subscribe to us, even though we haven't got videos out at the minute. But you can subscribe to us to our YouTube channel, which is Missing Mysteries. Best way to find that is through Facebook, because it is a bug to find.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. So yeah, please, if you can, follow us on there. Subscribe to us. Click the bell, because then when we do bring videos, you will see us.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen to us, Josh.
Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Player FM, and iHeartRadio, and Podchaser. I almost forgot that one.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, you've got plenty of ways to listen to us.
Yep.
But no, that was. How did you think that went, Josh?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I mean, I can't say I enjoyed that because they are just some of the most fucked up people I've ever heard of in my life. But it's very fucking interesting.
Yeah. Like I say, it was only a few years ago where I heard about them. I think I was just looking into like UK folklore. And they come up, and I was like, what the fuck? Then I was reading into it.
When you said, I was like, yeah, these sound very filmy and like familiar. Yeah. It makes sense with The Hills Have Eyes, Wrong Turn, and the part in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
That's fucking why.
Yeah, it seems to have all stemmed to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is
some fucked up Donnies.
Yeah. Which may not even be real.
No.
That's the thing.
If it fucking is, Jesus wept.
But if it's not real, whoever come up with that is the genius.
Oh yeah.
They have made cinema. they have pretty much raised the bar for B-movie paradise.
They really have.
That's what I mean. But that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very fucked up, but very interesting. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who do listen and talk to us. Sounds very sad, really, doesn't it? Thank you for everyone who talks to us. We appreciate everything what you do, and you really are spurring us on to do better for you, to make better content for you. And like I say, it's both mine and Josh's passion. This and the subjects we cover, we thoroughly enjoy it, and we hope you do too.
Yeah. But thank you very thank you very, very much. That's what I tried to say before my tongue decided to have a stroke.
But no, I think I'm about done about this as you, mate.
Yeah.
But so thank you ever so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.